It's time to get interactive. Grab your phones and send that tweet or Facebook. Hey, you look Christmassy.
Yes. Do you like it?
No.
Okay, no problem. It's for our audience, so I'm sure they'll like it. Thank you.
I like your design. What kind of design is that? It's like you have feathers on your chest. Ooh. Are you 19?
I'm 12.
Oh, be careful. Stay away from me.
I'm 12. I'm 12. That's why I came down, so that at least you don't come close. I'm 12. I'm 12. Okay. So many things are trending, especially we're talking about accidents, road accidents during this Christmas period. You know, the National Road Safety Commission actually would have educated us throughout the year and intensified the education during this period, but still some drivers weren't listening. So we'll talk about that, and also our finest brother in trouble. We'll talk about that. It is trending, and of course we talk about what's trending, so that's what we'll be talking about. So KKD has been trending since yesterday, and was it consensual or not? That is an issue that will be determined in court, and certainly not the media. Myself and my other colleagues within the media, we can't be the judge of this. It will be a judge who will determine whether it was consensual or not. But whatever the truth is, you and I will never know. Another issue is also the number of road accidents that have been recorded over the period. From Christmas Day, we have seen many accidents, and this is very unfortunate. We need all of you alive this Christmas, and the images you can see was actually a very unfortunate one that happened on the Tema motorway, and our hearts go out to the family. My name, as always, is Marian Ture. Welcome to JN Interactive.
You say you will call Prof. You know, call him. Okay. I thought you.
Joy News Interactive is brought to
Surfline. It's about time.
Thanks for staying, JN Interactive. As always, is supported by Surfline. Surfline, it's about time you want to join the discussion that we're having today. After all, the show is about you. Join us on facebook.com/joynews-on-tv. Like our page first, comment on all the posts we put there. I'll amplify your voice and share what you're sharing with the rest of the world. We tweet at Joy News on TV and at JN Interactive GH. You can send us your emails, joynewsim@mototvworld.com, and our WhatsApp number 0540109009. I am on social media too. You can follow me at MNTure on Twitter and Instagram, or facebook.com/MarianTure official. It's amazing. The first half of this year, over 900 people have already died in road crashes across the country. By the third quarter, over 2,000 had also died. Just when we thought the year was going to end without any more deaths, the Tema motorway accident occurred on Christmas Day, and just yesterday there was another accident on the motorway. And the visuals are what you're really seeing right now. It's very gruesome indeed. It shouldn't happen. Like I said, we all have to stay alive. And the Tema motorway accident, you know, it's gruesome. That place is for high-speeding vehicles, and much as you would want to be in a hurry to go where you're going, it's better to arrive alive and safe than speed up and go and die. You know what we do here on JN Interactive? We talk to people. The road safety advocacy perhaps it's not going down well. I'm just thinking, you know, because the Road Safety Commission did a whole lot of campaign, and they do it over the year. Is it not going down well? Whether perhaps the mediums that you're hearing it through are not giving you the message that they ought to give you, or as human beings we just don't care, and drivers are just being reckless because when they sit in their car, what they're thinking about is the end result, where we are going. I must admit, sometimes when I sit in my car, what I am thinking about is my destination. And so sometimes you forget certain things. But let's all try and be considerate. And joining me on the line right now to dissect the issue is Kwame Kodria Echiahene, and he is a communications manager at the National Road Safety Commission. Good evening, Kwame, and welcome to JN Interactive.
Good evening, thanks for having me.
How are you doing?
Good.
I'd love for you to give us a very quick overview of road accidents during the Christmas period.
Well, thank you very much. I need to quickly say that I am currently trying to collect data from across our regional country. After prison for 26 and 26 thereabouts.
Okay.
Except for our own observation reports that have picked up from the media and some of our partners, the police, in areas that are very close to us. We may not be able to give a very accurate investigation of what's happening.
Right.
But so far, from my observation, I think that for very limited incidents that occurred in part of Accra, we do not appear to have sense of as much as used to be the case in the past. Very yet, I'm sure by tomorrow there are
Kwame, I'd be grateful if you can position yourself a bit. Your line seems to be crackling. Some of the words are muffled a bit. So
yes,
if you can, I can hear you now. So if you could speak out just a little bit.
Yes, what I'm saying was that except that we have not received the fullness of brief from our regional offices and contacts across the country, the few observations we made, the report sections of the media and those that happen in the process
Right.
of contact give an impression that the situation appears to be relatively better than the past.
Okay.
But by tomorrow, the fullness of time we should be able to give a fair idea of what actually happened. Other than that, December traditionally, November, December traditionally has always been challenging for road safety reasons. The extent that many people decide to travel from one point or the other to spend the festive season. There's a higher concentration of commuters or passengers at bus terminals. Drivers have a tendency to speed. Commercial drivers, I mean, because in fact, they have the benefit of many people wishing to patronize their services. So that end usually encourage them to overlook some of the best practices. So during the season, the common issues that lead as interpretation and the trend trouble are speeding, drivers refusing to take the mandatory rest to the drive time, and those who get into frenzy, taking alcohol, yet against the law, deciding to take the field.
Right.
It appears the common issues during this time of the year.
Right. But do you think that road infractions actually warrant harsher punishments to deter careless driving, especially this time of year?
If I can get a question, are you suggesting that current regime is harsher or we should probably get harsher punishment?
I am asking your opinion on that.
Yes, I think that as far as I am concerned, it could be better. Unfortunately, 2007, 8 thereabouts, if I'm not mistaken, the current penalty regime for road traffic offenses was used somehow, and the consequence, to my very positive view, I think has been minimized.
Right.
Yes. Other than that, in the past, if you look at the three major offenses under the law, dangerous driving, careless and inconsistent driving, and also driving under the influence of alcohol and drugs, are offenses that could get an offender pay as much as 12,000 Ghana went to Japan Court Company,
right,
in addition to spending some time behind bars.
Right.
Unfortunately, that has been whittled down on some of the worthless conduct that happen on the road, especially in situations where people are in position of responsibility to act one way or the other to prevent accidents from happening. I want to believe that when we choose to be willfully negligent, and such conduct is the life. It's a conduct that not punished severely. That serve as a deterrent to others. And unfortunately, I don't get the impression that the current penalty regime and sentencing regime for road traffic offense is one that is deterring enough.
Right. Kwame Etuahene, thank you so much for your time here on JN Interactive. We have been out on the streets gathering your views, your opinions on the surge in road crashes despite extensive road safety campaigns. And in our first blog, we are asking, why do we record more accidents in December? And you've actually been sharing your thoughts about that, why you think this is so. Let's take our first video blog.
I would say it's disobedient. That is the key factor. We disobey the laws. Celebrating Christ is not about rough driving, drinking alcohol, and sort of unnecessary things.
Some of the roads too are not good. That too can cause an accident during Xmas. Sometimes the drivers, they drink. So if you are a passenger and you are sitting behind the driver, what you have to do is that you need to, when the driver wants to sleep, you need to encourage him, talk to him, and you are talking, then you are laughing. The driver will be alert. So if something is going to happen, he will see and he will do the thing. And the driver is hurrying to go and come and pick the others. Yes.
It's more of education, you know, and most of our drivers are not well educated. So I think the system should find a way whereby these commercial drivers, they have a way they will educate them. Even if not a school, I think they can organize them at their various stations and have somebody who will, educate them on the road signs and other aspects of how to use the road and driving as well.
Most of the drivers don't care. They can drink and drive, but it's something that they say don't drink and drive. But some of them, because of they are enjoying, they are, enjoying, so they will drink and drive. So we always have to take care so that we prevent accidents.
Some of the drivers, they are back. The moment you are advising, they don't want to take it. Drivers, some of them, when you are advising, they don't want to take it. So sometimes the passengers to their mourn. The passenger to their mourn. You see, the moment the driver is going speed, oh, driver, calm down or don't go speed. The person will sit up behind you and say, please, when you are not in hurry, we in hurry. That's what was indicating this accidents, so many accidents. Because when we passengers, we understand ourselves, the driver is going speed, you have to be coming down. Or we put our mouth to the driver, there's no accident will happen. But the moment you advise the driver to take time, the colleague passenger said, driver go speed. When he is not in hurry, then we in hurry. That's what creates this kind of accidents.
It's amazing. I'm wondering that, are we passengers able, to hold drivers to check when they act carelessly? It would be amazing if you can actually, citizens arrest or citizens detention or something, when the driver is driving too fast and you find him on the road, you stop him and tell him to wait where he is for about an hour so that, whatever hyperness is feeling will go down. We've been out there also to ask what you think we can all do to curb this situation. Let's take our next video blog.
But human institutions, there are a lot of things. Because you talk to me, maybe I will hear what you are saying, but you talk to this man, he will understand you. So the only advice to the drivers to take care so that we can send the passengers to where they are going, we come back safely.
When I'm in the vehicle, I would like to advise the driver in a way that he shouldn't drink before driving, he shouldn't misdrive or carelessly driving, or in such a way I can talk to that driver politely. But when I see the driver being already drunk, the best thing is for me to get out from the vehicle and even advise the other passengers to get out.
They should have patience and drive according to the rule of the Ghana.
What I can tell the drivers is that they need to be very vigilant on the road when they are driving. When we are in a bus and you see to it that such thing is going on, you must inform the driver to maybe drive safely to save your life too.
People should be very cautious and take care when driving. You know, you should abide by the rules, and with that, I think the accidents will minimize.
What I think can do is that we should, the government to call some meeting for the drivers so that they should show them how, if Christmas is coming, how to relax and drive and to have, yes.
Welcome back. So that's what everybody has been talking about on the streets of Accra. Your comments that are trending on social media are coming in thick and fast. Let's take some that are coming in on Facebook and then share it. The precursor, as always, is already there. And today we begin with Newton Jeffett, who says, we are just reckless as drivers. Always ignore road signs and do whatever they want to, forgetting the outcome. Drivers overspeeding, overtaking in curves are the results of road accidents on our roads. That's what you're thinking. Opomboatin Richard says some of our drivers are not professionals. They drive recklessly. Junior loves Camry. Well, hey, we must not lose sight of the fact that during the Yuletide there's more troubles, and as such the roads become for want of a better word, busy, okay? And as much as it becomes busy, I don't agree that it should be the main cause of the fatalities. With respect to the advocacy aspect, I think it's relatively on a downside since most of the education is not being adhered to. Why should a driver see an oncoming policeman before he would wear his seatbelt? So basically, the underlying factor should be recklessness. And I agree with you. I take a taxi and the drivers switch between their seatbelts. When we are coming to a neighborhood where they think the police will be there, they put on their seatbelts. And when we get somewhere they think they're not there, then they take it off again. I'm thinking, you're putting yourself in danger, not the policeman. Paul says sometimes our roads, but the majority is from our drivers. And we'll take one. Percy says, is the flout of the driver, you want to say fault, okay, fault of the drivers, because most of them are indisciplined. Oh God, help us. Yes, drivers, help yourself and let God also help us. Well, this year also has seen many sex scandals. The Tamale sex scandal involving one guy and many women, Bill Cosby facing many sexual allegations, and now Ghana's finest, KKD, facing rape allegations. The issue has been trending, so we hit Twitter to find out in Lord Koti's corner. Don't go away.
So KKD is also trending on social media. I mean, it's been trending since yesterday, though. Can't say I'm really surprised, but I don't think we should be judgmental because it's not been concluded by the court. Okay, let's go back to Twitter and then check out some of your tweets. This is from PK Edufo, if I got the name right. He says if KKD is guilty, the burden of proof lies on the prosecution. If that is established, the law will deal. Till then, Google standard of proof. Okay, so he's teaching us some law terms there. And this is Ricky Bruce. He checked like people mean KKD low-key pound. Okay, this is from Manasseh Azuri Awuni. I have seen a picture of the lady accusing KKD of sexual assault. Due to the ethics of my profession, I cannot share it. Still, SMH, shaking my head. Okay, Manasseh. And this is Sebwache. An earlier tweet from Chief says, from Adam to Samson to Strauss-Kahn to KKD, women. And then Sebwache adds to Alexander the Great, to Achilles, to Odate Lamte. Charlie, women do stuff, oh, they have really done stuff over the centuries, eh? Yeah. And next one is from Michael Otieje. Those of you posting photos of the girl in the KKD case and abusing her, you are as despicable as those pronouncing him guilty before trial. I side with you there, Michael. Don't even know what to say. Marin, what do you make of the whole issue? My name is Lord Osei, and this has been What's Trending.
And that is what's trending in Lord Kote's corner. He has my opinion, but today my lips are sealed. I just wait and see what happens. But we have picture of the day. Steve is back, so we can analyze what is trending for picture of the day today. And what is it? I'm hoping. What is that? Stomach has no.
Oh, I see what
Of course. So even if it's holiday period, you have to cook because we have to eat.
You have to eat.
I side with him. I side with him or her. So stomach has no holiday chop bar or joint.
No. Yeah,
watching
like
that. It would be watching. Charlie, it looks like a watching place.
But
stomach has no holiday watching.
How can you just see this and say it's watching?
The way that people are standing behind it,
you are so prejudiced.
I see Moody watching, but this one is called stomach has no holiday watching.
It can be watching. It can be.
It can be
TZ or anything.
Oh no, it has to be watching. I want to watch it.
You like watching? You haven't eaten watching?
No, for a very long time. So my New Year resolution: first, I'll eat watching.
Really?
Haji Adiza's watching.
Haji Adiza. Does she make watching?
She makes watching too.
They're driving us off set, right?
Yeah.
I don't want us to keep talking. You know the KKD issue is a very sad one, right? You don't want to talk about it, but it's sad. Did he or did he not? You didn't answer that yourself.
No, I didn't answer that because I wasn't there, so I couldn't have known whether he did or he didn't. But you see, the law bit about it is even when you consent to sexual intercourse and halfway through, the girl says no.
When you say halfway through, you mean kitty.
It says no, then that's it. You have to stop. So I understand bits and pieces.
And that's where we wrap on this whole issue. But we're waiting for the court. It's fair not to pass judgment. And thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Enjoy the rest of our programs. My name, as always, Marian Toure.
Good evening.
Bye-bye.
Joy News Interactive was brought to you in association with
Surfline. It's about time.